The cottage is a canine paradise. However, every dog is going to have its problems eventually. Here are ways to deal with the most common ones. Skunks are unpleasant for humans, but they can be downright painful for your dog. So your first step is to make sure their eyes are okay. If they're not, clean them out with saline or clean water. As for the stinky fur, go for the tried and true formula that we know will work. Take 1 quart of 3% hydrogen peroxide, a 1/4 cup of baking soda, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of liquid soap or shampoo. Lather, let it sit for a few minutes, and then rinse it all off, and you'll be good to go. This one looks nasty and is really painful for the dog, especially if it's in their mouth or in their eyes. So first of all, check and make sure that there are no needles in those sensitive places. If you're sure that they're not, you could probably pull out the rest with a pair of pliers. Grab the quill very close to the root and pull straight out. That's going to be the least painful for your dog, and the pain is only temporary. If you see signs of a reaction in your dog, swollen eyes or swollen lips are probably the 2 most common, then you can treat them with an antihistamine such as Benadryl. You might want to call your vet to get the proper dosage because it will really depend on your breed. If you see the swelling worsening, head to the vet ASAP for further treatment. You may not realize, but dogs are also vulnerable to Lyme disease. If you find a tick on your pup, take it out with tweezers, get the whole thing, and try and save the tick for testing. Indications that the disease has taken hold include fever and joint pain. Of course, your dog is not going to tell you that they have sore joints or a fever, so you have to watch them really carefully. If your pup formerly used to love running into the water to catch a stick and then won't move a muscle when you throw it, you've probably got a problem on your hands. Take them to the vet. Mouse poison is a true emergency. If you suspect your pup has been into the mouse poison, take him to the vet right away. They'll probably induce vomiting and keep him to watch for further signs of a problem. This is a potentially life-threatening situation. File this one under Who Knew. If you're a dog who loves to swim, comes in from the lake, and is having trouble sitting down or seems particularly sensitive in their rear area, it could be that they have what's known as swimmer's tail. Basically, your dog has been sitting around in the city all winter, gets up to the lake, and then goes over the top with the swimming in the first day. He's tired. It's like if you were to be sitting around and then one day you went and ran a marathon. They have swimmer's tail because their tail is used as the rudder when they're in the water. So if you see your dog with these painful signs, then the best thing to do is just try to keep him out of the lake and keep him doing something low key. It's a tough job, but he'll thank you for it the next day when he can get back in the water.